If tonight is your first time of joining this live training or you are streaming live on YouTube, I want to say you're all welcome. Today, we are going to be diving into something very, very powerful, something very exciting, a topic that I have always loved to teach. We've done this topic before, and we are bringing it back again through with Mr. Hassan. So, we're going to be learning something very powerful tonight. But before that, I just want to welcome everybody. If you are excited in being tonight's meeting, just comment on it. Go to the comment section right now and write for me. I am excited. If you were excited in tonight's meeting, last week was a wonderful one. This is the first meeting we are having for this week, and it's going to be very powerful. All right, I see some persons already writing. I'm excited. Go to the comment section. Right, I'm excited. It's going to be very, very powerful. You're going to learn a lot of knowledge to be dished out tonight. All right, thank you so much, guys. So I want to remind us that today we are going to be talking about how to trade on CEX. Last week we talked about how to trade on DEX. Now, what is DEX? DEX is a short abbreviation meaning decentralized exchange. DEX stands for decentralized exchange, and we learned how to trade on. I think one of the decentralized exchange called PoolCoin. Every single thing, how to research on DEX coins, research how to verify it's legit, how to trade, and etc. Every single thing we launched last week. That was our last class. And this week, right now, today, we are looking at centralized exchanges, how you can trade on centralized exchanges like a pro. Even if you're a complete beginner, you know nothing about trading, you can be able to kickstart it, get started, and make money from it. However, I want to say this: if you are in this community, probably you are coming new or you're just joining us, that we use robots to trade here. So tonight, we are not going to be talking about the robots. We are going to be talking about, how to trade, how to master trading on your own. Let me explain in detail so we understand what the lecture is all about. First, we use robot to trade in this community, and the purpose of this robot is to help you, solve the problem of learning issues in trading. To help you trade, the robot is going to trade for you literally on autopilot and give you profit even while you're sleeping. Now, the robot is going to trade both spot trading and futures trading for you. So even if you know nothing about trading, the robot should be able to carry out trade for you and give you profit on demand. However, I understand one thing, that the difference between somebody who is making $1 million in 6 months or in 1 year, or let's say making $500,000, $400,000, or big money, and another person who is struggling to make $10,000 in the same space, the same period of time, the difference between these two is knowledge. I cannot emphasize or re-emphasize the importance of knowledge when it comes to business. This knowledge, going for knowledge, is not just about learning how to trade. It doesn't end in trading. Regardless of the business you want to do, mastering the business, understanding the technology behind the business is the key success, the key factor to making money in the business. Now, that is the reason why we have a community, one of our community, the traders community we had, a student was able to pull out over $400,000 profit. Listen, currently right now, the guy is heading towards $500,000 profit. And it's not up to 4 months now. That is 3 months, and let me say, barely by before maybe next week or so, it might get to 4 months. So in less than 4 months, somebody is making close to $500,000. And there are some persons there who have not made up to $200,000 in the same group chat. So the question is this: what is the difference between this person making huge amount of money? It's not a rocket science, it's not luck, it's knowledge. So I believe so much in knowledge. When I started using this robot we've been using to trade, the robot that by God's grace in the past 12 months, 1 year, I have done over profit of $1 million plus with that robot. There are some persons who have not even made up to, like people who have been using the robot before I came on board. So when I came on, I digested every training I could lay my hand up, plus the knowledge I have in trading. I already know crypto. I've been trading crypto since 2014 to date. So with my in-depth knowledge in futures trading, in spot trading, I was able to make a difference, and we've been able to impact knowledge. And we see our team, not just myself, you can see the likes of Coach Ibike and the rest of other team members have been able to do so much, profit with this robot. So tonight, we are not going to be talking about the robots, as I said earlier. We're going to be talking about how you can gain knowledge in trading, understanding cryptocurrency, understanding how trading works, learning the secrets of trading from, subsequently fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and etc. Every single thing that you need to know to become a successful trader. So by the time you are using the robot to trade, you will be able to appreciate what the robot is doing for you, and you'll be able to make more money with the robot. So if you're right in here, so I'm going to be inviting Mr. Hassan to take us on this class again tonight. And before he come on board to say this, I want to say something very, very important, because I might not be privileged to say it again to the end of the meeting. Please pay attention. If you are, whether on social media or anywhere you're watching from, we will never ask you for money. Don't fall into the hand of scammers. There are a lot of scammers who are, masquerading themselves and, trying to impersonate me, trying to chat you or private chat you on YouTube, private chat you on Telegram or whatever, claiming to be me. If anybody chat you and say you should pay money, it's not me. If anybody chat you and say that they send a code to your email, that you should get the code and use it, or you should send them the code. Do not send anybody code from your email. It's scammers. The only thing I and my admins and my team is going to ask you is to verify your registration in youth trading, is to ask you for a screenshot of your youth trading dashboard. That is just it. Now, take note, because people are falling into these cheap scams, so you can be able to avoid it. And lastly, pay attention. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not where you bring $1 to become a multi-billionaire. No, and it's not an investment scheme. We don't ask you to invest money anywhere. We don't have an investment platform. What we do here is trading. We give you knowledge on how to trade, give you access to a robot that can help you to trade, and give you every single tool you need to be able to make money in trading, as we're going to be doing here tonight. We're going to be giving you another tool by passing knowledge on how you can be successful in trading. That is what we do right in this community. And if you follow suit and you are consistent, you'll be able to learn what you're doing. You should be able to make money, because everybody who is doing the business and who have been able to learn how to, set up what we have been teaching are already making money, right? So that is information I want to say. And lastly, we have 3 categories of group. We have the general group, or let me say 4 category. Everybody who comes into our community fall into the general group. I'm saying this before we kick off the meeting. Everybody coming into the community fall into the general group. If you get your gas for the robots, you purchase gas for the robots, and the gas is 95, that is a 10,000 gas, not $95 worth of gas, you're going to fall into the inner group. You will now ask our admins to add you to the mentorship group chat, which is called the inner group. When you upgrade to 540 gas, or maybe and above, you can be added to the 10K group. That is a challenge we started some months ago to help people make their first $10,000. And you saw how it went. So you'll be added to the 10K group, and that is where you're going to receive mentorship on that. Now, when you have CVIP 3, that is if you have TVIP 2, TVIP 1, and TVIP 2 and above, 10K group. Once you have trading VIP 3 or CVIP 3 and above, CVIP 3 precisely, you will be added to the end traders group, and that is the billionaires group. I call it the billionaires club, because what we did in the badge 1 of that group is magical. It's in the badge 1, we have students who made over $400,000 in less than 3 months, within 3 months plus $400,000. And we have other students who have done incredible. And right now we're having a challenge to help you make your first $100,000 before December. Now it is a challenge, and anybody can do it. All you need to do is to get CVIP 3. If you reach out to our admins, they will guide you on how to get the CVIP 3. And once you have CVIP 3, you will be able to join the group where we mentor you on the second batch. You're in the batch 2 right now, and the batch 2 is ending December. Batch 3 starts January. And the goal of this batch is that from September to December, we want every member of the batch to be able to pull up a profit of $100,000. And by this week right now, tomorrow is we begin our setup. We are setting our setup this week, and from tomorrow we begin our setup. right? We've been doing the training and we are kicking off setup. People who are in the community understand what I mean by setup. So make sure you join us to be able to participate. If you want, you have up to CVIP 3, or you can be able to get it. But if you can't be able to get it, you don't have the money, then right here. Remember, you're not paying anybody for these groups or for this training. It's just your CVIP or TVIP you're in. If you don't have that money and you can't be able to access it, then you need to pay attention to what you want to learn tonight, because that is what is going to help you to kick off and to start making money on your own by yourself, without anybody even holding you by hands. You should be able to make money in the crypto world. Remember, every training comes with something unique and something new. Right now, I want to invite somebody who is going to be my co-host tonight, who is also going to be our host or our teacher tonight. I'm going to be standing by him, and he's going to be teaching us tonight how to trade on CEX platform like a pro. So, Mr. Hassan, I don't know if you're ready. You can share your screen and begin your lecture. So let's put our hands together for Mr. Hassan. Just put up that clapping emoji right now. Your hands together for Mr. Hassan quickly. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Hassan, from my screen right here, people were clapping for you. A lot of them. You can kick off the training. You can kick off the class right now.
I hope you can see my screen now.
We can see your screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, good day, everyone. So I'm here to show you how to trade like a pro. I'm going to teach you from scratch to pro. Well, first of all, we need to know about how this app work. This is a CEX app. We use Mex Exchange. So you need to know how to place your trade before you can even learn how to analyze your charts. So first of all, you need to fund your account with USDT. So after you fund your account with USDT, there are things to do on this exchange. There's what we call spot trading, and there's also what we call futures trading. So if you want to trade on spot, just
Okay,
keep
sorry, Mr.
buying a
Hassan.
coin.
Sorry to cut you short. Before you continue, let me
Okay.
quickly say this. Mr. Hassan tonight is teaching us how to trade on centralized exchange. That is CEX. It's called
CEX.
centralized exchange. And centralized exchanges are numerous. They are very big. They are Binance, Bybit, Mex Exchange, KuCoin, Gate.io, HCS Global, Kraken, Coinbase. There are many of them. So, and Bybit, he's picking an example tonight, Mex Exchange. So, if you don't have Mex Exchange and you want to use Mex Exchange, you can go ahead over to your Play Store or App Store and download Mex Exchange. Then when you are done downloading it, you verify your account, do your KYC, and he's kicking off because he don't want us to begin to waste time, teach us how to download, how to do this. So he's picking off from the point of teaching us the trading. So Mr. Hassan, right on.
All right. So there are things to do. The first is you can buy a coin of spot and hold for a long time. So if you want to buy a coin now, you go to your wallet. You need to make sure that your USDC is on your spot account. This is my spot account. This is my spot account. So if you want to buy a coin and hold for a long time, your USDC will be in spot account. So how do you move your USDC to spot account? Here is it. You come to this transfer. This transfer. You click on transfer. You make sure you move your USDC. Look at this. Look at this. This. So you make sure that your since I have my USDC on my features account, I need to click on this. So when I click on it, my USD, that means I'm moving my USD from features to spot account. You see, so I'm moving all. I'll click on all. So it means I'm moving because I want to buy a coin on spot and hold for a long time. You see, so right now, let me go to wallets. I see that my USD is on spot. So it means I want to buy a coin and hold for a long time. So if you want to buy a coin now, you click on this trade. You click on this trade. And after that, you search for the coin. This is where you search for the coin. This place here. Maybe you want to buy, for example, I want to buy XRP, for example. If I want to buy XRP on spot and hold for a long time, I'll tap on this place. Let me tap on it. Then I'll search for XRP. XRP. So I'll make sure that the one I will use is XRP USDT. XRP USDT is what I'm going to type. I'm going to type this. So when I tap on it, XRP USDT. So there's what we call limit from here now. There's what we call limit and market. So this limit is just like you are buying, maybe you are expecting a future price. Maybe like now, this is the current price. The current price of SRP now is this 2.98. Maybe if you get to understand about chart, maybe you add information that is coming to like 1.5, for example. You can just set your limit that you are expecting SRP at 1.5. That's why you now set your limit here. You set your limit 1.5 and you input the amount, maybe and from 50, you can maybe you want it depends on how much you want to buy, depending on the amount of your capital. If you want to buy like 50% of your capital, just move this cursor to 50%. Or you can easily type the amount, maybe from the I have you can easily type the amount of years you want to use here, maybe 25 or 15. So this is my years I want to use, this is the amount of years I'm using to buy this. That means I will get 10 SRP as this price 1.5 years because I'm buying on limit. So buying on limit means that you are expecting it to come to that particular price in future time. So when it gets to that price, it will buy for you automatically. That's limit price or spot. There's also market price. This market price means that I want to buy now at the current price. If you want to buy SRP now, you click on this. This way you type in the amount. Maybe you want to buy it, maybe 2,000 USD. Depends on your balance, the amount you have in your wallet. So you now click on, maybe if I want to buy now, let me just say, I want to buy 20 years and click on buy SRP. It's successful now. I'll now go to my wallet. This is my wallet below here. This is my wallet. So I'll click on that wallet. You can see that. Then I'll go to sports. Wallet, spot. I see. That means I've bought SRP. This is here. Can you see? I bought SRP. So meaning I'm buying and holding for long term. I bought at market price. But if I'm buying on limit, meaning I'm expecting a future price, maybe a lower price in future. That's when I'll use limit. But if I'm buying now, I make sure that it's on market. That's how to trade on spot market on exchanges. So if I want to trade on if this price increase in future and I want to sell, I'll tap on this SRP. Wait for it to load. Click on this SRP USDT. This SRP USDT. Then I'll click on sell. This is sell here. I'll click on this sell. If I want to buy, I'll click on buy. If I want to sell, I'll click on sell. So I'll click on this sell. So if I'm selling now, I'll make sure that this is on market. But if I want to sell in future, maybe I want to set a future price. Maybe if I had information from my chart that SRP is going to $10, I can click on this limit and change this to $10. Meaning when it gets to $10, it will sell for me automatically. But if I want to sell now, make sure that this limit is set on market. I'm selling now. If I'm selling all, I'll make sure that I move this cursor to 100%. If I'm selling half of this, I just leave it on 50%. And I click on sell SRP. If I want to sell all, I just move everything here and click on sell. It means I've sold all the SRP to USDT. Wait for it to load. You can see that everything has changed to USDT now, meaning I've swapped my SRP to USDT. This is how to trade on spot. So now, here we go. We need to know how to trade on futures because there's a difference between spot and futures. A spot trading is just like buying a coin and hold for a long time. But a futures trading is like trading the movements of the charts. So if a feature is just like when you trade on a chart, when you trade the movement on the chart, it gives you much more profit because you can use leveraging. You can leverage your capital. You can leverage with 10x, 20x, 50x. The higher your leverage, the higher the risk, and the higher the reward. So that's why features it can give you a lot of money if you know how to trade on features. You can get a lot of money in a very short period of time. So here is how to trade on features. I need to move my USD to features because it's on spot. So I need to click on this transfer. I'll click on this transfer. Then I'll make sure that this is it should be from sports to features. See, we have features at the top and sports at the bottom. So I need to click on this so that I'll interchange it. Can you see? That means I'm moving my USDT from sports to features. So I'm moving all. So I'm going to click on transfer. That's all. So now my USDT is on futures now. So features. So now if I want to trade on futures, first of all, I need to go and look at I'll click on these features. Let me show it on the indicator. I'll click on these features. That's where to trade on features. And I'll search the name of the coin. If you want to trade, let me just, this way I'll search the name of the coin, this space here. If I want to trade like AVAX USDT. So I'll click on this. So when I click on this, I'll type AVAX, AVAX. So I'll make sure that I'm trading AVAX USDT. So I'll click on the AVAX USDT here. Can you see? AVAX USDT. So when I click on it, first of all, I need to go and look at the chart if it's a bullish trend or a bearish trend. But we'll get to after this lecture. On our next lecture, we'll get to learn from scratch how to trade, how every type of candlestick, every trading and all this. So we'll get to learn that. But for now, we need to understand this app, how it works, how you can place your trade first. Then after that, then the other one will be easier for you to do. So we look at the charts. You can see that this is a bullish trend. This is a bullish trend. So look for, that means we'll be looking for buy. Since it's a bullish trend. You can see this is a bullish trend. So that means I want to buy this AVAX. This is where you set your, look at this cross. This place, we have cross, we have isolated here. So this cross means that if you are leveraging on your account, there's something we call take profit and stop loss. That take profit is your target. Maybe if you want to trade now, you need to have a target and you need to protect your capital. Maybe you are using some percentage of your capital to trade. So that's why we call there's what we call stop loss. So that stop loss is where you protect your capital. Maybe you have 1,000 USDT and you want to enter a trade. It's not advisable to use all your capital. You need to split it. Maybe you can use 10%. If you have 1,000 USDT, you can use $100 per trade. If from that $100, maybe your stop loss will be just like $20, for example. So you need to use stop loss to guide your capital. So that means if the trade go against you, you just lose like $20. But if you go in your way, you can get like $10,000, $1,000. It depends on how the chart moves. Depends on the trade. So here's how this cross means when you're on a trade, they'll be taking part of your capital to as if you place like 100 USDT now for a particular trade, and you're on cross, when the trade is going against you, they will be taking from your capital to add to the trade. But if it's on isolated, it's just the capital that you use that they will be leveraging on only the capital if you are on isolated. So I prefer to use isolated so that I know that this I'm using only this particular amount for that trade. So you be on isolated, then your leverage, the higher your leverage, the higher your risk. So I at least can be using as a starter, I can be using 5x, 10x as a starter to trade. Or you can use like 10x is okay to trade. Then if you want to enter on limits, maybe you are expecting a particular price and you go to your chart, you are expecting a particular price. Maybe I want to enter here now at 29.63. I'll set my limit there. That means when you get there, it will pick me. When I see that the chart is me and I want to enter on the market, this is how to enter on market. You make sure that this limit is on markets. You input the amount you want to use. Maybe I want to use like 3 years, for example, to place the trade. And I want to buy, I'm on long. So I need to have a target. Maybe I'll target this high, 29.785. Yeah, my stop loss will be below here, 29.618. So this is where I set my take profit and stop loss, 29.785, 29.658. Then I'll go for long. Can you see? So this is the details about the trade. This is my margin. That's I'm using 2.9 to place the trade. It is a percentage of that trade. Then I'm expecting, you can see that I'm on profit now. I'm on profit currently. So it depends on the leverage. The higher your leverage, the higher your risk. You can see that I'm on profit. So 0%. So if I increase my leverage to place this, instead of this 0%, you can see like 5%, 10%, 100%, 200%, 1000%. So the higher leverage, you need to know where the chart is going first before you place a trade. You can see that it's going up. This is a live trading. So that means my target is that high. So we get to from next week, get to understand. I need to teach you people from scratch how to understand what is this candlestick, what is it all about? What is candlestick? Everything has meaning. The way this chart moves, everything has meaning. You can see it has meaning. So if I want to place it, I'll just click on close. I'll close on profit. Let's see, close. I've closed the trade on profit. So this is how to trade futures. You need to know the market and limit. If I want to set limit, maybe I'm expecting it on a particular price. Maybe I'm expecting it to come down to maybe somewhere around here now. I will set my limit 29.139. I'll set my limit. Okay, I want it to come down to that place on a discount price, 29.139 to buy. Now I'll set the amount I want to use to buy. Then I'll set my take profit. Maybe the amount I want to buy. Then if I want to go long on that limit, just go long. So that's just about how to trade futures. How to trade futures. So you need to know. So okay, SRP. Okay, this is for SRP. If I want to buy SRP on limits, maybe I'm expecting at 1.5. I just set my limit 1.5 here. Then this is where I will put the amount. If I want to use like $10 to place a trade, then I take profit. I'm expecting SRP at $10. That means if SRP gets to $10, this will be my profit. I'll be getting $612 for that trade. That's the buy gain. I'll be getting 612. Then if my stop loss is maybe on 1.2, for example, I want to set my stop loss on 1.2. That means I'll just be losing 21%. I'll just be losing $21 to get $600. So if the more when you get to the chart, from the chart you get to know where you set your take profit, where you set your stop loss. So then from there, the higher your stop loss, when you see that your stop loss is high, you can reduce your leverage because the higher your leverage, the higher your risk. So you need to know how to set your if you want to enter a trade first, you want to know whether it's a limit trade or a market trade. A market trade is you want to buy or sell at a market price. And the difference between futures and spot is that on a futures trade, you can if a coin is going up, you can leverage on it and make profit. When the coin is coming down also, you can leverage on it and take profit and make money from there. So you can go long, you can go short. Long means that you want to buy, you are placing a trade on an upside, you want to buy. So as it's moving, the more it's moving, the more you get your profit. So when you say, okay, you want it to come down, you click on short. So that short means that you want it to come down. As it's coming down, you make a profit. But like sport, you only make profit when the coin is going up. But if it's futures, you make your money when it's going up, when it's coming down. As far as your direction is, as far as the trade is going in your direction, you make your profit. That's about futures and sports. That's the difference. But futures give much more profit over time. In a very short period of time, you get more profit over time in a short time. But sport is just to hold for long time. That's just the difference. But on futures, you can get money from going long and going short. Meaning, if you want to pump, the more it's moving and it's going in your direction, you make money from there. When you want to come down, you place your trade on it's coming down on a short trade, you make money from there. So that's all about exchanges. Then you can even buy USDC on your own on this exchange instead of buying from anyone. You can buy USDC on your own here. Just go to you see this P2P. Look at this P2P. So from here you can buy USDT, you can sell. There are many agents online 247. They are there to sell for you. You can buy from there. So here is how to buy USDT on your own without even going to anybody. You can buy USDT on your own here. Here's how to go about it. You click on this P2P. You click on P2P. When you click on P2P, wait for it to load. What's that? Okay, okay. Look at it. So all these they are agents. They are agents. They are ready to sell for you 247. Okay, now it's okay now. So if you want to buy USDT now, if you want to buy the one of maybe like 500K, for example, you come to this amount, you click on 500,000. But if you are buying in US dollar, you change this naira to USD. I think it's still loading. So when you type in the amount you want to use to buy USDT, you can see all these agents, they have limits. They have limit. Look at this first agent now. You can see anywhere you see restricted, that means the person is not available to trade with. So you only buy from those people you see buy USDT here. So you click on this, look at this agent, you can see the limit. So you can sell from 100,000 to 1 million, 1.3 million. That's what he has. So if you are buying below this amount, you need to type it on that amount so that they'll bring you the agents that have the particular price you want to buy. So since I'm buying with 500,000, for example, they gave me agent that have from 100,000 to 1.3 million. Look at this. The second agent has from 50,000 to 500,000. So I just buy from this first agent here now. For example, you click on buy USDT. So you click on buy USDT. So you type in the amount you want to pay here. Then they will tell maybe 500,000, for example, 500,000. So you get 329 USDT. They give you the account of the agent. You can buy from them. You click on this. You click on buy. You click on buy USDT. It's very slow. You can see. So they will give you every agent have their own personal account. So you send money, they will give you timeline. That means within 14 minutes, look at this, within 14 minutes, you need to send the money to the account. So when you send the money to the account, they just confirm and release the coin to you. This you can see you can just click on this copy, send the money to the agent. When you send money within that time range, they will credit your account with USDT. Yes, so I'm just showing you how to buy USDT from messaging yourself without buying from anyone. So when they send the USDT, you see it in your wallet, you see it in your funding account or spot account, you see it here. Or in fiat, you see in this fiat. So when you see your money in fiat, you need to make sure if you want to buy on spot, you click on this transfer. Because if you buy USDT on P2P, the USDT will be in this fiat. It will be in this fiat. Then you click on transfer. So you are moving from fiat to either spot or futures. If you want to trade on spot, you move,
Sorry,
you click on
for
this.
those of you using Bybit, sorry, Hassan, for those who are going to be using
Yeah,
Bybit,
I'll go
you're
to
not going
buy.
to be seeing fiat. So you are not going to be
Yeah,
seeing
so
fiat. The same, everything here is the same thing with Binance, with Bybit, with KuCoin, with all these centralized exchanges. The only
yeah,
thing is
yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
names, the changes in names. Don't worry, remain where you are. Remain where
Exactly.
you are.
Okay,
Remain where
okay,
you
okay,
are.
okay. So
Yes, most of them are
if
using
it's on,
Bybit and BitGet.
yeah, if it's on Bybit, you see funding
You
from
see
this instead
funding.
of this fiat, you see funding. Yeah, it's funding
And
on Bybit.
if it is
So,
on
and
BitGet, you
Unified
see
Trading.
OCT.
Exactly. You see OCT, so they have their own what's it called? Educate for you to know that this is a spot wallet account and spot account and futures trading. So you move from your fiat to your spot. You can move all. So if you want to withdraw to your bank account, you make sure that you are moving from your spot to your fiat. Before you go to P2P, you make sure that you are moving your money is on fiat. That means you want to withdraw to your bank account. But if you want to buy from P2P, you want to buy on the exchange, you make sure you see after you buy, you see your USDC on fiat. If you want to trade, you move it from fiat to spot or futures, depending on the one you want to trade. So that's just all about exchange, all about the operation. That's just all about it. That's just all about it.
Okay. Are
The
you done with your
market.
class? Let me proceed.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. So
yeah.
in our next class, we are going to be learning how to do fundamental and technical analysis. Now, let me say this. You can stop sharing your screen right now. So we're going to be learning how to
Okay.
do fundamental and technical analysis. Before I'm going to talk about. We're not done with this lecture, so don't go. It's not yet time. We are not yet done. So make sure you are staying till we are done with this lecture. Okay. We are not done yet. We sure hope you guys can hear me now. I hope you can see me. Okay, so as I was trying to say that in our next class, we're going to be learning how to do fundamental and technical analysis. First, if you actually love that source section, it was just a very quick one. I'm going to repost the video. So beginner, this one is just for beginners who want to understand the basics on doing this in themselves inside the centralized exchanges. Can you put up the clapping emoji right now? Let me be sure that you enjoyed the section. You understood it. Put all the clapping emoji, everybody. Zoom user, Ekelu, Kingsley, Pivel, Mid, love persons. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Is just coming up. Just continue with that. Let me share my screen. Continue with that. The love emoji, everybody. So beautiful, beautiful. You can see how it's coming up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rita MD. All right. So right now, shows you guys actually enjoyed that session. It was a quite a very short section. Now, in our next class, we are going to be learning how to do fundamental analysis. This is very, very important for every trader. This is the beginning, let me say, the first journey or the beginners of every trader. You must understand how to analyze market fundamentally, how to read news and etc. You have to understand technical analysis, how to be able to read candlestick, how to understand every single thing about charts, and then you do it. Then that is when, as he was opening that chart, he was trying to understand. As he's looking at it, he's reading a lot of meanings. He's having a clear understanding on where market is going and not. But most people, if you are a newbie, you won't understand anything. Now the thing is this: most of you are going to be thinking that these things are ambiguous. You don't have time to learn it. Now, if this is a business, I believe most of you guys want to focus to make money from. I always tell people that whatever is anything feeding you, watch your time. If anything feeding you, watch your time. Like, if this business is going to become that thing that you're comfortable is going to make you a multi-millionaire, or going to give you your first billion, as it have done for as it is so many, then you need to pay attention to the basics, to getting knowledge. I tell you guys that knowledge is everything. Like, you need to understand the basics, and the basics is fundamental and technical analysis. You also have sentimental analysis. So all these things are what we're going to be learning in our subsequent classes. All right. I want you guys to pay attention and make sure you are punctual to the meeting. Come on time to learn. Now, when we are now using youth trading to trade, why are we all doing these things? Is because we are not trying to move your attention off you trading. You trading is a robot we are using to trade. You trading is a robot that have been making us a lot of money. We understand how to use this robot to trade, every single thing about this robot, but you cannot be able to make impact with this robot without understanding on the market, without understanding how the market function. You will just be using maybe the automated robot or the manual trading, and you won't even appreciate what the robot is doing for you. You won't appreciate how the robot is working. You won't understand everything. You will just be there. And that is what I called that thing to me. It's not business. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to sell clothes. I love clothes. Like, maybe that's why I use it as an example always. You want to open a clothing business, and you know nothing about clothing, and you just carry your money, go to the market, and you don't know nothing about clothing and start buying clothes. You're gonna run at big loss. It's gonna be like you're taking chances. It's gonna be like gambling. But what you're supposed to do is to do your due diligence ahead of time. You know, get a shop, do market survey, and know where you can actually sell, where the clothes is going to sell. And begin to learn how to buy the clothes, where to buy the clothes, the kind of clothes to buy, and all sorts of that. That is what we are doing right now. We don't want you to just jump in as most of us are doing. So when you are using the robot, you appreciate it. Now, let me just head over to the robot and show something quickly. I believe you guys are still here. If you can still listen to me right now, just pull up the love emoji. Let's do that quickly. The love emoji, everybody. Not the clapping emoji right now. The love emoji, everybody. Love emoji. I can see most of us are doing that. All right. Gonna do this. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sharing my screen right now. I believe all can see my screen, and I just want to head over to the robots right now. I'm not going to take our time. Just something quickly. I want to try to share with us, and if I'm here, right away, you can see if being this interface of the robot we are using to trade. Now, this robot does every single thing that he was trying to teach us how to do in our various exchanges directly. The robot is going to do it for us. Like this robot trades the futures market and the sports market, as you can see. If I come in here right now and click on trade, you can see if I click on trade, the robot is multitask. You can see the automated, it has synchronized robot signal and manual trading, right? So in this manual trading, which is where we always use manual trading, you can see a lot of robots here. Now, I'm not going to show us, as I said earlier, that tonight we don't want to talk about this robot, but I want to show us something quickly. A student shared this account with us, and you can see this guy is making incredible profit with this robot. He just on a very short time frame. This guy, I just logged into his account. If I click on profit right now, you will see here that this guy has done a profit of over this 40,000. Okay, the time he shared with me, it was around 39,000, right? It was around 39,000. Right now, this guy has done a profit of $40,000. $40,000. Are you seeing that? This $40,078 profit using the robot today alone. This guy has done a profit of $1,680 just today. This is not my account. This is a student account who is using this robot to trade. He has done a profit of what? $1,680 today. Look at it. Look at the date. It's just today. And the day has not ended. Now, this amount of money might look so small to you guys, but I tell you that it's all about consistency. It's 40,000 today. Tomorrow, another money add is just little drop. If you look, you can see that little money coming up is the consistency of the robot. And you can only be able to make money, make your head away. Some of us, when we see profit like this, we are just strict to, is what inspire you, it shouldn't be the money, the profit. I was having a one-on-one mentorship session with a student, and I shared my account. That was when my account was around $800,000, and the guy was seeing a profit of $800,000, and he was screaming. I said, "No, the profit is not what should interest you. What should interest you is the process. If you are inspired by the earning without understanding the process, you are going to run into you're going to be making losses and you think it's not working. So the process is gaining knowledge, understanding how it works. And tomorrow we are going to be doing justice to our private mentorship session. Tomorrow meeting is not going to be for everybody. I want to say it ahead of time. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and we're having a private mentorship session tomorrow that I don't want any of you to miss. If you want to make money in this business model, you want to actually build an empire with us, I want to invite you tomorrow. If you have not gotten your gas, you are just joining us, you are here to get your gas, head over right now to any group you belong, register in the robots, get your gas. We'll have step-by-step video to guide you and chat up the admins to add you to the private mentorship group. And right in that group, you are going to be learning, something powerful tomorrow. It's going to be a combination of multiple people. Tomorrow is a 2 hours marathon training where we literally going to be inside this training. You're going to be seeing us making money live in that training. We're going to give you every single secret, every single formula process that is guaranteed to help you succeed in this business model. And you are not paying for any of these classes. It's going to be for free of charge. And the only thing you need is your TVIP1 minimum. Yes, you are in the inner group, you are in the 10K group, you are in introducers group, any group you belong, you are going to be accessing tomorrow's class. But if you are just in our Telegram community, no, you must be in our WhatsApp mentorship class. And you're going to be accessing any of the classes. And if you are excited about this, can I see you spin the love emoji right now? You are excited about how we're going about the training and the things we are actually, bringing up for you at the back end. Thank you, thank you. I can see a lot of, a lot of beautiful emojis right here. That is showing that you guys, you are appreciating what we're doing. So we are coming up with these things to help you guys make money. So literally, you're gonna get ready with your youth trading, because right inside tomorrow's class rather, we are gonna be seeing you guys make money. Like, you're gonna be making money for real time. You are gonna be making money real time tomorrow. So, and there is something I will be giving us tomorrow on Dex. I think Hassan, we're going to discuss with Hassan. There is something we're going to be giving you guys tomorrow in that mentorship classes on Dex that is going to help you make a lot of money. So make sure you don't miss it. Now, lastly, when we started this class, I mentioned the End Traders group is currently ongoing, and I told you guys that it's a billionaires club. And I want, if you are not yet part of that community and you have the capacity to join us, it's not money. You're not paying me or paying anybody. It's your CVIP 3 minimum and above. Then once some of you already have this CVIP 3, but you don't know, just go and check your UGAS. Probably you bought UGAS back then, and you bought UGAS, and your UGAS was up to $1,400 before. Then you should probably gonna be in CVIP 3. Reach out to the admins to activate your CVIP 3 and make sure you join that mentorship section. It's very, very important. I want to hold you by hands. I want you to ride on my shoulders as we walk you through this journey that made a student over $400,000 in the batch one. And I've made a lot of students above $100,000, like literally every student that attended the batch one session, even the ones that joined us late in the batch one. Like some of you guys will be joining us late in this batch too. So we are in the second batch and we are thrilled. I'm so much, thrilled to tell you that this batch we're going to do better than the last batch. We are bigger than the last batch, and I believe we're going to do better than the last batch. So lecture is already going on, and we are still accepting people in that batch 2 session, which is ending by December. So, and lastly, I want to say this: take everything we are teaching you guys here seriously. Like, there is no easier way to make money. Money doesn't fall from heaven. You have to work it out, and the working of the money is knowledge. You have to pay attention to the process to gaining knowledge. Someone who is a caterer doing well as a caterer must have gone to catering school to understand how to cook. So anything you want to do and you want to be very successful in it, you must pay attention to knowledge. Don't be a victim of Ponzi scheme. Victims of Ponzi scheme are people who don't want to work. They are scammers. They are Yahoo boys who just want to. They are either the one creating the Ponzi scheme platform, or they are the one falling victim to the Ponzi scheme platform, because they just want to make money without working. They just want to scam people, or they don't want to be. They want to be scammed. They just want to put money somewhere and see that money is coming every single day for them. Nothing works that way. You have to pay attention to knowledge. And if you're not interested in knowledge, then you are not part of my students, and you cannot be part of my students, because you have to be interested in your growth, your personal growth to this business model we are teaching you guys. So guys, I'm excited once again, and I'm thrilled. I'm happy to tell you guys that we are coming to the sorry for that distraction, that we have ended tonight's session. We're coming to the end of tonight's meeting right now. We're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow. Head over to the group you belong right now. Get registered if you're here to get your yogas and join us in the mentorship sections. And if you've done that already, you're already in the mentorship session, get ready for tomorrow's class. It's going to be super amazing. And trust me, we are not going to cancel it. It's going to hold tomorrow. And I am sure you are thrilled, you are ready for that class. See you guys tomorrow and have a wonderful night. And I want to see you guys on the other side, on the inside